11, my favorite number. Make sure you educate yourself. Don't just eat something just because you heard about it, or start putting lemons and fruit in your water just because like it's supposed to do this and do that, and it makes it miracle water, and you've heard this on Instagram, on YouTube, I was gonna say MySpace, Facebook, or word of mouth. Go by experience and just educate yourself. Chances are, the more likely that you learn what you're eating, learn the benefits of it, you're more likely to consume it and to continue to consume it. So don't just eat or take a vitamin just because it's a vitamin, it's supposed to be healthy. Know what it does to your body. And yeah, educate yourself. That's this tip. On to the next. Tip number 12. Don't fake it. Stay away from the processed shit. You don't need it and you don't want it. That's why a lot of processed shit has salt in it, because it helps preserve it. Back in the day, before we had refrigerators, what do? We put salt on shit. Don't need to fucking do that. 2014, don't get preservatives. Don't get highly processed food. It is fucking stacked, loaded with preservatives. One quick tip outside of all the other tips, I even told someone this today. They want more protein in their diet, want fiber. So they want beans, but of course beans come in the can unless you cook them yourself and get the bag. And if you want to do that, soak them overnight, all that bullshit. Get them in a can. I know you got a pasta strainer. If you don't have a pasta strainer, get one. Pasta noodle strainer, whatever you call it. Open up your can of beans, dump it in there, rinse water through it, get all that fucking saucy garbage, brown water, sodium shit out until the water is pretty much clear. Bam, you just save yourself on salt, and it's already done. You don't have to do anything special. Just heat the beans up if you want. Don't have to do anything extra. Save you fucking a whole overnight of soaking beans and shit, which is fucking crazy. Anyway, yeah. It's your birthday, it's Christmas, like today, Cinco de Mayo, all this other stuff, anniversaries, everything. Don't celebrate with food. If you don't think you deserve it, and even if you do think you deserve it, just because something's coming up, or your band's coming to town or whatever, it isn't an excuse. It isn't a reason to just, hey, fuck it, this is going on, so I'm gonna indulge in this, I'm gonna binge in this, you may not even have the intention of binging. You may end up doing it by the night's over. Don't let holidays and celebration and all that stuff be the reason to set you back days. It's not worth it. A couple hours or an hour or 30 minutes, it could possibly set you back days. It's not worth it. Don't celebrate. All right. Tip number 14. Find a friend, coworker, colleague, whoever, husband, wife, neighbor, that's actually interested in, getting fit and getting in shape and eating right too. A lot of things, like for example, Fitbit, a lot of people are coming out with wearables now, body trackers and all that kind of stuff, to track how many steps you've made, how many calories you burn, all that. A lot of them, such as the Fitbit, actually have apps that go with your phone, and you can sync that and all that jazz. But you can actually they have groups and all that stuff, so you can compete with your friends. Same thing with MyFitnessPal. Get one of your friends to sign up to see if you can actually meet your goals before them, or see how over they went, if they went over their fats or proteins or calories, or if you did it, you can go back and forth, make a competition. One thing that I would suggest, I even suggested this to my coworkers, are do it for a week. Whoever has maintained or been closer to their goals the most, they get free lunch. Whoever went over the most for that week, they owe everybody lunch, or they have to buy one person lunch or something like that. Make it fun. So protein. Make sure you're taking the right amount and pay attention to the time you should be taking your protein. If you're trying to gain muscle or lose weight, protein is the main key ingredient to doing so.